Hello beautiful people, welcome to Wolf and Falcon Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Sagittarius, so if you've clicked on this video there may be a message for you. So what is this reading going to be all about? We're going to see what messages need to come through for you guys at this time, what you need to look out for overall, what you can expect, get some insight, get some guidance, see what Spirit wants you to look out for or be aware of. So without further ado, let's bring a message from Spirit to you. For the sign of Sagittarius, please show me clearly, Spirit guides, in the month of October 2024, what do my Saggies need to know, look out for or be aware of? Please and thank you. Okay, Saggy, first card up is Have No Fear. Fear is a trap of ego. Allow me to use my sword of light to free you from the disquieting feelings holding you back. And this is the sword of light. This is the sword of power, the sword of Archangel Michael. So, again, have no fear. Welcome abundance into your life. Prosperity is on its way to you. Have faith that Source will help your financial challenges. Ooh, that's a lovely one to get, isn't it? Got all that abundance hanging around in there. Yes, Saggy, that's what we want to hear. This is what we want, Saggy. Trust the guidance you are receiving. Archangel Uriel has blessed you with a brilliant epiphany. I am also present to clear away your worries so you can trust your divine guidance. And by I mean Archangel Michael, of course. So, Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael, Saggy, are, well, they're with you. Have no fear. Fear is just a trap of your ego, and allow Archangel Michael to use his sword of light to free you from the disquieting feelings holding you back. This is going to help you bring abundance into your life. This is going to bring prosperity. And just have faith that Source will heal your financial challenges. And unfortunately, you know, a lot of the world is going through financial challenges. I'm going through one myself. You know, we're all doing it. So I feel you, Saggy. And I'm a Sagittarius as well. So maybe this is a message for all of us Saggies right now. Let's hope so, because I would love that. And again, like you said, just trust in the guidance you're being received. Look for the signs. Listen, don't really look for the signs, but if you, I suppose you've got to, because if you don't look for them, you're not really going to see them. You do need to look for the signs in a sense. You know, things like 111, 222, 333, 444, and so forth. And you know, repetitions in music and, you know, tracks. When you have these like random thought moments or thought process, and then something just goes, oh, that rings a bell. That sounds familiar. Yeah, why can't that happen for me? I think we're going to go into the Lightseers deck. Let's find out what message Spirit wants to bring for you. Well, Saggy, looking at this, we've got the Queen of Cups, and I kind of like that the way that this has come out under having no fear, because the Queen of Cups, she kind of, you know, she kind of sits there. She's like leading with a heart. She's highly attuned, and she's waiting. She's trusting in Spirit. And obviously, you know, the old trick in the book is if you stand at the shore, the fishes will get used to your presence, and then they'll just you'll be able to, you know, cast your net and fish, right? So I feel like that's what Spirit's saying here, is just kind of like just be at peace, have a little bit of, you know, yeah, you are extremely intuitive. That's coming through as well, but you'll become highly attuned to this fact of having no fear, because this welcoming of abundance is going to come into your life. It's going to come in quite fast with the Knight of Swords, because this is like the man of the mat. take it how it resonates, but you know, in this card, he's a man, right? So he's like, to me, he's like the man of the match. This is like the dude. I don't know if you ever watched the TT racing on the Isle of Man. They all run off straight for their bike, and then they whip round the island. In I don't do they do it that one? I think they do that one at the Isle of Man TT, but they do the street racing throughout the UK. I don't know if you ever get to watch it. It's absolutely fantastic to watch. But you know, they all sprint off from the pit lanes to their bikes, they jump on the bikes, and then off they go. And then, like I say, trust the guidance that you're being received, because this is like a wish come true with the star here. This is, you know, it is healing. It's card like speaks like of healing trauma, and you know, wishes being granted. I've got to get used to this camera setting. I'm sorry, Saji. Wishes are being granted. You know, there are opportunities. This is like being on the right path. And look how happy she is in this card. She's absolutely happy. She can see she's hooked that star with a fishing line, with her, you know, with a wish, and she's bringing it down to earth. She's pulling this down. So these are wishes coming true. Yeah, definitely. It's definitely a time for you to trust your guidance right now, Saji. All right, so this is a really lovely start to a read. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to ask Spirit what we have a fear around. So Spirit, please, what does Saji have a fear around, please?
Wow.
So despair. That's a lot of despair, and you know, this is like the puppet master. All of this, we have a fear of our. Let's see, we've got the Five of Cups, so we've got the we've got the Five of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, we've got the Eight of Cups, and the Devil. So, Saji, it's like you are sort of going through a time of financial difficulties, and it's leaving you pouring out your emotions. And we've also recently had to walk away from a devilish energy, a puppet master. Maybe it's an addiction. Maybe we had an addiction over something, or some materialism. But we've had to walk away from this character. Wow. And because of that, I think that it's led to you having fear. It's led to you having a fear of what could come for you, which is these wishes that you're asking for, and this abundance in your life. It might be that you just don't feel that you're worthy of it. And well, that's just not true, Saji. That's certainly not true. You are definitely worthy of spirit, the love of spirit. For one, you're worthy to love yourself for any mistakes. If we've made mistakes in life, we are definitely allowed to forgive ourselves and move on from that, because we're human. We're human living a human life. Well, actually, no, we're not. We're spirit living a human life, and humans are prone to making mistakes. And unfortunately, that's just the way it is. And you know, that's how we learn. It's like life's just a big, massive test, isn't it? So we need to ask what abundance is coming into Sagi's life, please. What abundance or prosperity is coming into Sagi's life, please?
Wow, that's cool.
It's quite a lot here. Yeah, that's awesome. So what we've got here is we've got like friend groups, soul connections. They're coming forward for you. This is going to bring some sort of like aha moment your way. It's going to be divine knowledge. It might be something that we already know about. It's going to allow us to be in our bubble, beat our own drums, and then we'll be able to free ourselves from feeling trapped. We'll be able to cut these cords away. It's like, in my opinion, I mean, you could take this two ways. It's almost like these crows are one, either trying to bound this lady in the mirror, or they're actually trying to pull these cords away. And it's like this bird's, he's got hold of one with his claw and his, well, you know, with his foot and his beak there. Maybe he's just snipped that one away, because this one's also, he's like halfway through cutting through it, and this one's just pulling threads out. So, you know, it's almost like they're trying to help you cut these cords. Spirit's trying to help you cut these cords. And I think that's what this, you know, you're going to get in around some friend groups, a soul connection, a soul tribe almost. It's going to allow you to feel like you're pursuing these dreams with the Knight of Wands here. You know, it's like an inspired action, and I think that when you're beating your own drum, you're just gonna release yourself from this feeling trapped energy. So your abundance really and prosperity would suggest that it's going to be around this soul connection and friend groups, but it's just going to lead you on into a much better place, and that's a good place to start with. That's definitely a good place to start with, because we can be at peace with ourselves. We can be at peace with what happened down here at the bottom of the deck, at the bottom of the table with the devil and our emotions and having to walk away from something in despair. It's not something that we really wanted to happen. But now you're going to be beating at your own drum with this, Saggy. So that's not really a bad thing at all. That's a start. That is a start to your prosperity. It's a start to you finding abundance again. Yeah, that's pretty wicked little reading. So what guidance is Saggy actually receiving, please, spirit guides? What guidance is Saggy receiving at this moment in time? You are literally being asked, I don't know if we can get that in focus. You're being asked to trust in the universe. That's the guidance that you are gaining or receiving right now. On the bottom of the deck is the Seven of Cups, choices. We have choices, and then underneath that we have the Hierophant, which is about traditions and families. It's also about history and enlightenment. It's awakening. It's an awakening. And then we've got the Nine of Pentacles, which is a time to pick your harvest. So Saggy, that's pretty much where we're at, and I don't think we can take this any further, really. I think that, you know, you have got to have not to have any more fear. This fear is, you know, what's going on down here. This is what at the bottom of this bottom area here with the devil, because of, you know, this is fear. This is fear right here. You know what I mean? And that's not a really good place for us that we want. Well, it's not a place we really want to be in. So because we've walked away from this devil energy, you've got new friendships coming in. You're going to have fresh new ideas. You're going to be able to go within and sort of like heal yourself, and then start beating at your own drum about getting rid of, you know, you're just no longer going to feel trapped. And that's where your abundance starts to come in, because this is what your abundance will be: choices and picking your harvest. But I feel like you almost feel like this is an awakening, and you are literally to trust in the universe. So there we go, Sag. This is the end of your reading. If you made it to the end, thank you so much. And can I ask that you like and subscribe, as this will help my channel to grow, and get messages out to who needs them. I thank you again. Thank you so much for being a part of Wolf and Falcon Tarot, and I hope to see you again sometime soon. Ciao.